What to do, YouTube? Welcome to Hip Hop World. It's your boy Papa Benji. We are back with another visual today. Y'all know these visuals get very critical. I really appreciate everybody who been locked in with your boy. Y'all really the squad, man. Without further ado, let's get into it. God bless you all.
He pulls a gun out of his waistband, throws it on the ground, does a backflip, and then runs off.
What the fuck?
Yeah, following the blood trail.
I just want to make sure we don't have a dead body because they're cut up.
Start 43, have a male on the ground, gunshot wound.
Oh, wow.
Person, a 14-year-old kid.
A 14-year-old?
God damn it.
When police at the University of New Mexico...
This guy killed a 14-year-old kid. But, I don't even got nothing to say upon that, bro. The beginning was some weird shit. And now this is some crazy shit.
Received chaotic reports of a shooting, vandalism, and missing children on an otherwise quiet campus.
Wow.
The response pulls baffled officers in different directions. As they begin to suspect the incidents are all connected, one horrifying discovery plunges the night into a full-blown crisis.
That's when I just started losing my mind. I was like, I couldn't believe what I did.
The following is based on official police records, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. At around 1:30 a.m. on July 25, 2025, a mother calls 911 to report a possible emergency at the University of New Mexico campus.
And what's going on there?
So my stepson called. He has my son. He's 15. There was 3 of them playing a video game. They heard gunshots.
Did they see anything, or just they weren't involved, or did they just heard it?
As far as I know, my stepson says that they just heard it. But they left. Yeah, they left the room, and they didn't see my son, my biological son.
What's your son's name?
Michael Lamont.
Dispatchers transfer the caller, Leona Lamont, to the UNM Police Department, the university's dedicated law enforcement agency. Her son, 14-year-old Michael Lamont, is 1 week shy of his 15th birthday. But by the time she makes her report, officers are already at the campus, responding to glass break alarms triggered at a building called Mesa Vista Hall, just across the street from the student dorms, separated by a parking lot and tennis courts. While there, dispatchers receive another 911 call.
Hi, I would just like to report something my friend and I just saw in a lot near the tennis courts.
Okay, what's going on?
We were just parked there and with the windows up, and someone was trying to speak to us outside the car, and we ignored him, and then he brandished a gun, like a firearm, and he unloaded it and threw it on the ground, and then we just drove away.
Officers quickly review
That's some strange shit.
Security footage from the parking lot, and what they witness is anything but ordinary.
He pulls a gun out of his waistband, unloads the magazine, racks it back, throws it on the ground, does a backflip, and then runs off.
What the fuck?
The young male, wearing light-colored pants and no shirt, is seen on camera retrieving the gun before he runs away, leaving officers searching for an armed suspect that could be anywhere on campus.
This
nigga
tripping, squad. This nigga tripping, squad.
Receive a tip on his location from the Albuquerque Police Department.
I guess a 19-year-old male was FaceTiming his parents, I guess on top of the roof of either the Einstein's Bagels or the technology something business there.
Okay.
But I guess he's on the roof. He said that he was laced unknown drug, and then he passed out on the roof.
Wow.
Officers head up to the roof, and the connections between the two separate reports quickly begin to emerge.
Wait, these are the pants from that dude, isn't it?
He naked?
No. Hello?
As they continue their search, officers spot a trail of blood that leads away from the rooftops.
Did he fall off the building?
Where's the blood at?
Reach down. Yeah.
Well, we don't know if he's higher or lower, so. That'll with keys is ridiculous.
I hope this dude's not bleeding out, bro. It's a lot of glass you broke up there.
Where did you see the glass door? So it's on the other side. It's on the roof. So he broke 3 windows over there.
And the clothes, Sarge, look like the pants of the kid that flashed the gun.
With an armed teenager still at large, possibly under the influence and likely injured, finding him as quickly as possible becomes an urgent priority. Meanwhile, Leanna's son, 14-year-old Michael Lamont, is still unaccounted for. The situation grows even more complex when police receive a call from the UNM hospital, telling them a university student has arrived at their emergency room. The victim, 19-year-old Daniel Archuleta, has a non-life-threatening graze wound to the back of his head.
Damn.
He arrived at the hospital with 19-year-old Zion Mira, the half-brother of 14-year-old missing teen Michael Lamont. Police question Zion, whose account ties each of the incidents together. Zion explains that the suspected gunman, who he calls John Pork, is a friend of Daniel's.
Wow.
By his account, the 4 of them, John, Daniel, Zion, and Michael, had been hanging out in Daniel's dorm room just before John began shooting at them.
This nigga, bro, why did he bring the gun in there? That's the question, bro. Did you have a problem with these guys?
I'm sitting right here, and then Dad, he's sitting like right there. The bullet shoots, it goes flying past my face, and it hits him in the head. And then blood just starts going everywhere. He has something to do with him.
What was he wearing, John?
He had no shirt on.
He had no shirt. Did he have light blue jeans by any chance?
Light blue jeans? Yeah.
His description matches the suspect officers are still trying to locate, but based on their knowledge of his actions on the roof and in the parking lot, officers question whether playing video games was really all the teens were doing.
You need to be honest, you're not even in trouble, bro. Well, when we got there, they were like kind of drinking and stuff. Okay. And then I cracked one open, and then I took a sip of it, and I placed it down, and I go to hop on the game, and then that's when everything starts going off. As soon as the shots went off, we were trying to hide under the bed or trying to get down because we didn't know what was happening, and we didn't know if he was still in the room with the gun. We were like trying to yell and stuff, and then that's when I just cracked it with the lid open, the window open, and then we just went looking out right there.
His little brother is
My little brother is still there. I don't know where he is. What is his name? His name is Michael.
Police attempt to question Daniel, but he refuses to speak with officers without his parents.
Oh, really?
The sergeant on scene heads to his cruiser to provide an update to his superiors on the situation.
Boss, we got a shooting that evidently occurred here on campus, happened in one of the dorm rooms. We have a name on him. He's the one that they initially saw with the gun, remember? When I first called you to do potentially an alert. Okay, and then after that, then we had another call of a guy up on the roof calling his mom that he was drugged up. Then we went to Mesa Vista, found 3 broken windows, blood. We just got through with that one. And then now we have this that's going down.
Meanwhile, after receiving no updates about her son, Leona once again calls UNM police.
UNM police, may I help you?
Hi, yes, I called about Michael Lamont.
Yeah.
Did you guys check the apartment?
We haven't been able to yet. We're working on another person that's gone missing.
What do you mean? The other person's Daniel Archuleta. He's been shot.
No, this is a totally separate call from that.
Okay. Are you guys going to check the apartment?
As soon as I get someone that can go over there, I'll get them to go over there.
He could be shot in the apartment, bleeding out.
I'll let my sergeant know.
Oh my God. This is ridiculous. Am I breaking the violation if I try to go look myself?
No, ma'am.
Leona will soon arrive at the UNM campus to look for her missing child, but she's not the only one missing her son, as the mother of the suspected shooter also contacts dispatch.
Yes, my son's missing. They said you guys are the ones in charge of this. I've been calling around for over an hour. He said over an hour ago that he was ODing or something. He was showed a round building.
I'm sorry. Is this reference to Michael?
No, John Fuentes. Please let him be okay. You'll be okay, good. Please let him be okay, good. Please let him be okay.
While Zion initially provided the name John Pork, the suspected shooter is confirmed to be 18-year-old John Fuentes, who's not a
Oh, wow. That's not even his name, John Pork. That's a weird name, too.
Student at the university. UNM police follow the blood trails that lead away from the roof in an attempt to find John, who may need urgent medical attention.
Following the blood trail. You see how it's kind of moving in this direction, like almost little teardrops? Yeah. Well, I saw him on the roof, like screaming. Goes into the grass.
Kind of scary.
Where does it go from here? Let's go.
Where's it going, dude?
That's crazy.
Security footage shows John after he left his pants on the rooftop, now only wearing boxers, lightly jogging across campus as blood drips from his injured arms. Officers follow just minutes behind him, tracing the blood trail but ultimately failing to catch up.
This nigga is damn near naked.
One security camera captures John passing empty police cruisers as a dark pickup truck enters the parking lot. Without waiting for it to come to a full stop, a woman can be seen exiting the truck and racing toward John, embracing him with a hug.
What the hell?
The unknown woman ushers John into the vehicle, and together they drive away. Police round the corner just 10 minutes later, but they have no idea their suspect is long gone.
What the fuck? Yo, bruh. So are they gonna be accomplice to attempted murder, or did he actually die? Did the 14-year-old die? If he did, that's crazy. But we gonna find out, man.
I just want to make sure we don't have a dead body because they're cut up. And we still need somebody to follow up with that other call.
What is it?
Mom called that she couldn't get a hold of their loved one from Casas.
Meanwhile, Liana Lamont has arrived at the Casas del Rio student housing complex, desperate to find her 14-year-old son, Mike.
I wonder if they took the old boy to the hospital. John Fuentes.
It's been approximately 1 hour since her first report to 911.
You want a police? May I help you?
Yes, there is still no one here at this room for Michael Lamont.
They're on the way.
You guys keep saying that. I don't see a police outside. I don't see an ambulance. Like, there was a shooting. There was gunshots. Someone got shot already and is at the hospital.
We've never gotten any calls about shots being fired inside the Casas del Rio.
You're lying.
I don't know where he got that information from, but we never got a call about that.
Oh, my gosh.
Believe me, when someone shoots a gun on campus, we get hundreds of calls all at once, and we never got any calls.
What the heck?
Officers finally meet with Liana, who's standing just outside the Casas del Rio student housing complex.
Right now, my partner is grabbing the RA.
Okay.
That way we can just key him to the room after we knock and announce, okay?
Okay.
What I'm going to have you do is you're going to stay out here.
Okay.
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 And what's your son's name?
My son's name is Michael Lamont. The friend's name that owns the room is Daniel Archuleta.
Daniel Archuleta.
Just outside of Daniel's dorm room, the resident advisor delivers a set of electronic keys.
Flashing orange.
I've never seen that.
With the keys not working, the resident advisor contacts the building manager. While outside, Michael's mom grows more restless, asking for updates.
I have no idea, ma'am. I'm still trying to figure out the whole situation.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all doing a bad job. Y'all doing a bad job, bruh. Y'all talking about y'all ain't getting no calls. Y'all talking about this, that, and the third, bruh. Once the shooting happened and the child involved, bruh, especially the parent, bruh, they determined to be at any aggressive point that they want to be. Because y'all not even doing y'all job, bruh.
But there's nobody in the room?
We're currently outside of the room.
The window's broken on the outside. You guys haven't gone in?
Not yet, ma'am. Which room is it that you're looking at?
Over there. The one with the light on?
Okay.
The blinds are... It's open.
Okay. 10-4, 17 PD. Just annotate on the CAD. There's an open window to the room, possibly to the room with the blinds broken and the windows open. I'm not making an approach yet. I'm waiting for somebody else to come out here so we can make our approach.
Backup soon arrives, and at close to 3:15 a.m., nearly 2 hours after Liana's initial report to 911, officers prepare to breach through the open window.
That's sad.
Okay, this is what I need you to do. Just cover me right here, because we still have the suspect outstanding. We don't know if he's back in the room, okay? Wait till she gets up here, and then we'll be able to do our thing. I'm gonna go around the bush and try to get up there. And I'm gonna try to see if I can look inside if the suspect's on there, okay? Wait. From what I can see, I see that PlayStation that he was talking about. It's right here. I don't know where the gunshot's at, though. 1227, knock on the door. Yeah. You going through the window?
You want another person?
Yeah. What's up, buddy? Hold the air for 1 second. We're gonna try to make entry through the window.
Police department, if there's anybody inside, make your presence known. This is the police department. If there's anybody inside of this room, 117, make your presence known.
Met with only silence, they cautiously head in, wholly unprepared for the horrifying discovery that awaits them.
Ready?
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Sorry for you, we have a male on the ground. Gunshot wound.
Wow, bruh. Oh my gosh, bruh. This make me not even like y'all even more because y'all move too fucking slow, bruh. Like, come on.
What do you need?
Hold this door and direct them.
Yep.
Hey, dude. 10-4, heal out 117. GSW, head back of the head. Look, Sensei. God damn it.
A teenage boy hangs limply from a chair, with his head and arms resting on the floor in a large pool of blood.
Wow.
He has a single through-and-through gunshot wound to the head. Officers clear the apartment, noticing another broken window, as well as smears of blood across the adjacent wall.
Wow.
They search for a firearm, but don't find one anywhere in the room.
Because it's in the parking lot, on the floor.
Nobody comes in. That way or this way? This is all closed off.
If this is subject number 3, we're missing subject number 4 that was observed on cameras.
A sergeant quickly arrives and attempts to get up to speed on the current situation.
From what I can tell from the CAD, kid called mom saying that there's a gunshot, something. Mom couldn't reach him. Mom showed up.
Is there anybody in there?
No, mom couldn't reach him. She called y'all twice and called y'all a third time. Don't try and make it seem like this was her first call, because it wasn't.
No, we're all busy. Here, I can take
somebody
you.
outside just to keep the window from somebody peeking in.
All right, where are the... Are you sure he's not breathing? I hear anything?
Purple lips, no pulse.
Get 43. Did you call anybody?
It's already in route.
That's fucked up, bro.
Okay, what is the person that she's looking for? What is her son's name?
Michael Lamont.
And is he missing?
Yes, he's currently missing.
We don't know where he is.
Correct.
You think that's him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
how did she get involved? Did he call her?
he could, from what she told me, he called her saying something about gunfire or someone was shot. She kept trying to reach him, could not reach him, called us while we were dealing with the guy on the roof.
One officer heads outside to guide arriving paramedics to the dorm room, running into Michael's mother, Liana, along the way.
It's me. Do you mind taking a seat, please? Just sit right there, please. Hey guys, it's back here. Yeah, I know, we know who she is. Possible mom of the 10-7. It's this one right here, kind of right next to where you parked. I'll get you in this way and then we'll come down. That way she hopefully doesn't see you.
Paramedics enter the room, but there's nothing they can do for the victim, who is beyond any hope of saving. One medic briefly checks in with the officer who's clearly struggling with the grim situation.
You doing all right, man?
It's not a stranger to it, but it's just the age just kills me now. It's like one moment they're playing PlayStation 5 and the other one dead on the ground.
But they'll soon learn that what happened in room 117 is not so simple, and that the truth stretches far beyond what they've been led to believe.
Really?
For now, with multiple unsecured crime scenes across campus, as well as blood trailing through plazas and parking lots, The sergeant determines this is more than one department can handle alone.
I'm just trying to figure out, why did this nigga get undressed and leave all the evidence on the scene? Like, you can't be that slow.
Call APD, ask them if we have any priority one calls. They'll take them for us. We're calling in the troops. Oh, everybody's busy right now.
After checking in with the supervisor, the sergeant receives instruction regarding Daniel, the gunshot victim who's still at the hospital and refusing to provide a statement.
Okay, get Javier to get his phone secure.
Okay.
I don't want that kid calling people and text messaging and all kinds of stuff. Get his phone. He could be a suspect right now. We don't know that.
That is correct. Okay.
So, I know he might try to run or who knows what.
Yeah, he won't talk to us. Like I said, he said he was not going to talk to us.
That's suspicious as all get out. Okay.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
definitely
the sergeant
is
meets with
suspicious.
Liana, who's now been joined by Michael's sister Erica, as well as their grandmother.
Is there nobody in that room?
There is someone in that room, and they were hurt. Okay, but I don't know who they are. Okay.
Did they get taken to the
They're working with them right now. Okay, so they were checked out.
Hoping to confirm the person in the room was her brother, Erica shows the sergeant a photograph, while Liana describes what he was last seen wearing. Tragically, the description of 14-year-old Michael Lamont matches the victim.
Oh my
The
goodness.
sergeant quickly heads to his cruiser and contacts his superior.
Let's get mom and them separated. Let's get mom at a minimum placed in a unit.
She's already asking.
I don't think she has.
I don't know for sure.
We're not going to make any.
Okay.
If anything, let's call APD to get a chaplain.
Okay.
To make notification and to comfort her.
Okay.
Before we give her N49.
Okay.
Once he returns to the family, Erica calls Zion, who is still at the hospital. To confirm the sergeant's own suspicions of the victim's identity, he asks an urgent question.
Where do you think Michael would be at? Do you know?
They just confirmed his death.
What?
Yeah.
Michael?
Yeah.
PD 125.
Who told you that?
He's at the
I don't know, one of the people, I think, over here.
Who?
I'm not too sure. We just heard on the radio that he didn't make it out. And that
What radio?
What radio, Zion?
Who's the officer?
Who?
I'm not too sure. One of the officers next door.
He not.
Did they say?
Boy, oh boy, you done caught yourself up in a lie, bro. You done seen that boy get shot, boy. You talking about he wasn't in the room, but y'all was in the room because y'all left out to the hospital, bro.
Michael Lamont?
I'm not too sure. I could double check.
Where are we not at the hospital?
Sam 3 to unit, secure your radios. We're over here and stuff.
The family is then separated as the sergeant places Liana in a cruiser and gives her no confirmation of her son's condition. Meanwhile, as the sun rises and students begin waking up, the University of New Mexico campus is placed on lockdown. University police begin to coordinate with Albuquerque PD and the New Mexico National Guard to secure the campus, as well as...
Yo, this shit is getting very crazy right now, bruh. Like, bruh, how did you know? Well, we know you know, but how did you know that they knew what was going on?
both crime scenes, including the dorm room and the rooftop of Mesa Vista, where an officer locates a critical piece of evidence that was earlier missed.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, I located the firearm and a set of keys on top of the roof of Mesa Vista.
The Glock 19 9mm is confirmed to be a stolen firearm. Though the gun has now been recovered, the suspected shooter is still at large, a fact that's shared by the local news media to the public. Phone calls from frightened parents of students, many of them on campus for new student orientation, soon begin flooding in.
Yeah, my daughter is on campus right now. Can I come get her?
No, ma'am. Campus is closed. Is there anything else, ma'am, you need it?
Yeah, I need my daughter.
Is there anything else, ma'am? I have 4 other calls holding. Ma'am?
Amid the endless calls,
You motherfucker. You motherfucker. Let me get my fucking child. Get my daughter on fucking campus right now.
Michael's father, Mark, requests a confirmation that his family still hasn't received.
I'm calling because an incident happened over there at your campus last night, and I want to make sure that my son is alive.
Okay.
His name is Michael. Last name Lamont. Michael's not being found, or I don't know what's happening, but I need some information. Is he okay? Did he pass away? If so, I want to go down there and make sure that it's him.
Okay. Yeah, hold on one moment, sir.
Is there anybody dead? That's all I want to know.
I can't release any information.
Yeah, bruh. See, y'all, when y'all seeing shit like that, then that's gonna make somebody know, you feel me? Know that somebody's deceased, bro. You know, there's no question about it, bro. That shit is sad. That's sad how y'all doing them people, though. Dead ass.
Mother Liana is brought to the police station, where investigators finally deliver the tragic news about her son.
All right, good.
I want to inform you that he is no longer alive.
Why you look like you smirking, though, bro? Why you look like he's smirking? Like,
I know it's a lot that's going on right now, especially after hearing that. Just, you know, we want to talk to you once you process everything. I know it might take you a minute.
Yeah.
Take all the time you need.
I think I'll be okay. Just, I knew, I had a feeling, my heart, everything, it's hard.
You know, a parent knows.
I'm sorry for your loss.
The heartbreaking confirmation is shared with Michael's big sister Erica, who quickly becomes inconsolable.
Be confirmed. Be confirmed. It's baby girl, it's Michael.
No. In the building? No. No.
I feel so sorry for y'all right now, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Condolences to that boy and y'all family, bro. Like, prayers out to y'all dead ass.
Oh, my baby brother.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness.
No. What do you know? Have they caught him?
No, that shit crazy.
I'm Michael.
Oh, no.
He was my baby brother.
Erica's cell phone rings, and Michael's father, Mark, also learns of the death of his son.
Dad. It was Michael. Dad. I know.
Nah, I'm not even about to lie to you, squad. Losing somebody is not something that anybody want to go through, bro. Like, dead ass, bro. Like, I lost my sister, bro. Not to know gun violence, but I lost my sister. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is definitely a feeling that's never gonna be healed. You know? And I just want to send my prayers out, you know? That's all I want to do. Definitely. This shit is crazy, bro. I don't know, bro.
I don't know what he was doing.
God bless y'all.
To provide the grieving family with more comfort, the officer moves the cruiser into the shade and out of the heat.
When can we see him?
You're not going to want to see him. You're not going to want to see him.
I at least want to see his hand. I want to see.
I know, man.
No, you don't want the memory. You don't want that memory. You don't want it. I'm
His head.
You're not going to see him. No, I will not let you.
I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie. Like this footage right here is a little personal, you know? That shit is a little personal. It definitely is, bro. I'm like 100% speechless.
You shouldn't even been with Zion.
I know.
Michael should have been at home asleep. Maybe playing video games. What the How is he out getting
shot? How is he getting shot? Why is he out drinking and smoking and doing that? Oh,
With the shooter, John Fuentes, still at large, investigators with the New Mexico State Police began the challenging task of uncovering the truth of what happened in the dorm room.
I'm not even gonna lie. Him not speaking, it don't even matter no more. It don't even matter no more, bro. Because I know you was shook. I know you was shook, bro. And the only way I think he could speak is because I believe that's his stepbrother or something like that. I don't fully remember. I gotta go back to the video at the end.
They head to the hospital to speak with Zion, who still refers to the shooter as John Pork.
We were like about to load up a game, and then John Pork and my brother Michael, they were like at that little desk, and then I didn't even know what happened. Like we were loading up a game, and then we just heard a shot go off, boom, and then all our ears start ringing. And as soon as he shot, he looked right at us. He shot, it went flying past my face, and it hit. And I think that was the bullet that hit Daniel in the head, back here, and then. But once that first shot went out, we were like, what? And then he turned at us right away, and then he just started kind of unloading the clip on us. And then we were trying to take cover. I go under the bed. Daniel's like trying to hide behind something. He's just bleeding all over. And then I don't know where Michael is. And we're trying to say like, stop, like stop, like trying to yell him like stop. And then Daniel's like trying to yell like save, like John Pork, it's okay, bro, like stop. And then I guess in the dorm there's 2 windows, so he went out under the window. And then we didn't know he left or anything, so we were just trying to get out the other window where Dan in his bed and his like carpet, his little gaming area is.
Why y'all didn't go out the door?
We got out that window, we opened it, and then we pushed it, and then we just got out from there.
Zion explains that after the pair fled, he called his mother, who drove him and Daniel straight to the hospital.
I didn't know what to do, because as soon as he booked
it's Michael's half-brother.
Out from the window, I didn't know if he still had a gun or if he was still on campus, so we just tried to get kind of.
But that's the thing. If he shot gunshots off, right, and left, why did y'all leave after him? That doesn't make any sense. Wouldn't y'all just, you feel me? Somebody should be calling the fucking ambulance, talking about And as soon as they went through that window, Michael was laying right on the floor, bro. Michael was laying right on the floor. So they gotta answer that with a good answer, because that answer right there is bullshit. How y'all didn't see nothing? And you're leaving out the point that you leaving out the good point where your brother got killed, bro. You seen that shit, bro. All of y'all seen that.
Far, and I didn't want to bring him down to the hospital right away because I didn't know if John Pork would be waiting here. So I just wanted to call my mom.
It's not up to you, boy.
So we could help, because I was freaking out and I didn't know where my little brother was. I didn't know if he was dead or alive yet.
But Zion's half-sister Erica says she spoke with him just after the incident, and although parts of his account to investigators mirror what he told her, one conflicting detail stands out.
So I was like, what actually happened? Tell me everything.
Right.
And he tells me that they were in the dorm, just chilling, and Zion and his friend, don't know the kid's name, like Daniel or something, they were playing video games. The guy that was talking to Michael, I guess, flipped it, shot Michael in the head. And I guess Zion said the bullet went through, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Zion's admission that he saw the bullet wound to Michael's head doesn't match what he told investigators or
That's what I said.
or the officers at the hospital. To both, he claimed he had no idea whether his brother was even injured.
Once you and Dan got out of the room, where'd you guys go? Did you guys go directly to your car, or did you guys run around the campus or anything?
We didn't know if we should go back, or stuff like that. And then we just hopped in my car and then we just left.
Security footage, however, would tell a completely different story. At 12:09 a.m., Daniel and Zion can be seen running away from the dorms. They appear to then calmly walk back and forth, almost as if deciding whether or not to return.
What the fuck?
After several minutes, Zion points towards the parking lot, but Daniel grabs him by the shoulders and gestures toward the dorms. The two appear to be engaged in some sort of discussion before they ultimately head back toward the room. When they're seen again several minutes later, Daniel is now carrying a bag in his hand, and Zion is wearing what appears to be a dark backpack.
This nigga went back to the room. Oh my goodness.
Erica volunteers information to investigators that suggests her half-brother may have something to hide.
And, okay. Zion does have a gun.
Okay. Is he usually carry? Is he usually armed?
Sometimes he'll put it in his backpack.
Based on the footage, investigators believe that Zion and Daniel returned to the room where Michael was either dead or dying and took evidence or items of importance. But as the firearm suspected to have been used to shoot Michael has been recovered from the roof, investigators are left to question what exactly it was they may have taken.
I know Zion carries the gun because he sells, I think, weed or Nick. I don't know. He traps or something. I don't know what it's called, but.
According to investigators, traps is street slang referring to selling illegal drugs. And can also refer to a specific place where illegal drugs are manufactured or sold.
He sells weed and what?
Nicotine, like vape.
Okay. So he carries a gun because he's going to deal in that stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Zion made no mention of this to investigators, but did admit that John had been using illicit substances before the shooting took place.
He had like a little bag of like cocaine.
Okay. Do you think he was under the influence of it?
Yeah, probably. Because then I kind of assumed because then he was like profusely like sweating a lot, like he had sweat like all over his face, like on his nose and like just like sweat drop.
Y'all little niggas is evil, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. You little niggas deserve to get locked up. Cause what y'all got to lie for, bro? Your brother died, bro. Spill it out.
I don't know.
Okay.
When it comes to
That's
the firearm,
fucked up.
however, Zion shares no information about where it came from or suggests any possibility that it may be his.
Did your mom know that Zion had handguns and weapons?
No, my mom does not know at all.
What about your dad?
I'm the only person that knows.
And you haven't told anyone?
No.
Michael and Zion's father, Mark, tells investigators that he has a restraining order due to an unrelated domestic issue and hasn't been around either of his boys in months. While he may not have been aware that Zion had handguns, he shares knowledge of other illegal habits.
If he's kind of hanging with Big Brother, then I'm assuming that if Big Brother uses alcohol and weed, he's using it. Yeah. Do you know that for a fact or assuming?
No, I know that for a fact. I've seen him on his Instagram smoking weed.
Yeah.
And I just can't do nothing about it. And he knows I can't do nothing about it because I can't go over there because I'll just go to jail.
Yeah, yeah.
Or else I would have went in with that a long time ago.
Yeah.
All the
Damn,
information
bro.
shared by Michael's family is shocking.
That's fucked up too, bro.
Investigators are still left to wonder why the 14-year-old was with his older brother at a college campus in the first place.
Exactly.
When he's hanging out in a dorm room with someone mom doesn't really know in the morning, and assuming mom didn't know there was weed or alcohol or whatever, but at 14, is mom cool with that? Or did they take off and kind of do their own thing today? Or do they normally do that kind of stuff?
Okay, so they do it, but they do it behind my mom's back. She doesn't really like to discipline at all, so Michael being Michael, he kind of just went out and did his own thing.
Regardless of why Michael was there, his father Mark remains suspicious.
I don't think that Zion's story matches up from what I've heard of it, but I haven't got to speak to Zion personally yet.
Mm-hmm.
I think his story has a bunch of holes in it, which just leaves me more questions. And then his friend doesn't want to talk? Why? Is he scared? Who is he scared of?
However, Zion offers an excuse for his friend Daniel.
She doesn't want to talk at all. Like, I was trying to ask him and he used to be like, Zion, shut the up. Like, I don't want to talk about it, but just leave it.
Okay. And did he only get hit, like, on, like, the head?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay.
With Zion only admitting half-truths, investigators later ask him to voluntarily hand over his cell phone. While his mother encourages him to do so, Zion appears uncomfortable with the request.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna get it back to you as soon as you can. It's been a long day. Everyone is
It's been a long day. I don't have my goddamn phone. I'm trying to talk to people, tell them my situation.
Yeah, no, I get it, man.
Well, you only could go so far with telling lies and shit. That's why you don't need to put too much shit on your phones, because they can use that shit against you, bruh. Once they get a warrant to take your phone, nigga, you ain't really got no rights to use that shit, bruh. You done.
I get it. And like I said, I'm not trying to, even though I am, I'm really not trying to. I mean, we do our best to not inconvenience victims in the case.
Reluctantly, Zion agrees to cooperate. What they'll later uncover on his cell phone will prove invaluable in uncovering the truth.
Okay.
For now, with Zion's statement on record and Daniel refusing to speak to investigators, they'll need to question the only other person who was there at the time of the incident to get a complete picture of what happened between the four teens. By the early afternoon, license plate readers and other tools successfully tracked down the shooter, John Fuentes.
Okay.
He's taken into custody
Let's
during
go.
a high-risk traffic stop near a smoke shop in Los Lunas and taken to the New Mexico State Police Office in Albuquerque along with his grandmother, who'd been traveling with him. Before questioning John, investigators speak with his grandmother.
I never thought this would happen. It's sad. Very sad.
Do you need some water or anything before we start?
Nah, you fucked up because you went and picked that man up.
Oh, that's my grandson.
Alrighty, man. So,
He's a good guy, good kid. You know, he just turned 18. He graduated from Manzano High. He don't have no records or nothing. He got like a little in trouble, but they put him on probation, and he already completed it.
Investigators learned that it was John's uncle and his uncle's girlfriend who ultimately picked him up from the campus, dropping him off at his grandmother's house.
Okay.
His grandmother explains that she then took John to Walmart to get bandages for his wounds.
I wanted to clean his wounds and that, and we can't run from the law before. I did have plan to him, and he had already agreed.
okay. So
he wasn't going to be out there very much longer because I knew you can't hide nobody. They can't hide because you all will catch us.
She admits that she's aware a shooting occurred on campus, that someone died, and that John was involved. She emphasizes she had plans to take him to the police station, but only after making a quick stop.
We went to the smoke shop now to get the cigarettes. That's what we were caught at before. So I just told him, and he agreed. He wanted me to take him to turn himself in. All I can tell you, Miko, that when because I go to Calvary a lot, and I believe in God a lot, I pray a lot. The devil attacked. He couldn't get to me, so he attacked my family. They say that that's what happened to John. He couldn't get to me, Miko, so he attacked my grandson. That's what it is. The devil attacks, Miko. And I feel bad because if it's him that boy's gone, I feel bad for that boy's parents, or everybody that got hurt, because I'm hurting for John.
But while his grandmother places blame on the devil, John claims what happened is a result of something else entirely.
Yeah, you can't blame all the actions on the devil, bro. Cannot. Because that nigga do not look like he possessed or any type of shit.
What brought you to UNM?
Usually I just go hang out at Daniel's dorm, and he's like, let's take, acid tabs. Like, he wanted to take it with some cocaine. Wow. And Zion brought more cocaine so we could try it. Me and Daniel took like a thing of, acid. And then I remember Daniel was peer pressuring me, take another line. And I remember to the point where I couldn't even think. I just remember blacking out. And then I remember whenever I was on top of the roof, I just remember I had Zion's Glock 19 on me, and I was just like out of it. I didn't even know what the heck I was at. So I kept calling my dad. I was like, I think I got laced or something. I was like, I'm on top of the roof on UNM. I was like, I think I just shot 2 people. I'm like, I'm losing my mind.
No, he was trying to.
Now that seems a little more accurate, bro. Because it's like, why did y'all leave out the room when your brother got shot? And why did you go back to grab the bag? So it had to be drugs in the bag, bro. That's crazy, bro. And that's toxic as fuck, squad.
Calls Uncle Steven, and he was calling my son uncle instead of telling him dad. He didn't even know who he was calling. So he wasn't right in the mind. And all he says is that they took acid. They had been drinking. They took acid. That's all he says. And he remembers jumping out of a window. He don't remember. He blacked out. He don't know nothing else. So I don't know what happened from there.
It's still crazy though.
Maybe you all can get
that. Probably explains the backflip.
To remember more, but he don't come out of the same story, and all he does is cry. Like he's ripped inside, man. It's bad.
As John appears to struggle with his memory, he recalls one key detail that may soon resolve an unanswered question.
I didn't even bring a gun, at all. Those guns were even that 19X. That was Dan's, and then that 19 was Zion's. I remember I just came to just chill for the last days of him being at UNM. I don't know if there's fentanyl in that I don't know, bro.
John has now mentioned the presence of 2 firearms, and while one was recovered from the roof, a second gun hasn't been found.
And Zion has to have it.
So do you remember at like what point, at what point did like the guns get brought out, like while you guys were hanging out?
As soon as we started hanging out.
Like Dan and Zion have just had their guns out?
Yeah.
Or how did that go?
They just have their guns out, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is that like a regular thing? Like does it happen every time you guys like hang out in like a private area like that?
Pretty much.
This raises the possibility that Zion and Daniel may have collected the second gun when they went back to the dorm following the shooting.
Yeah,
but based on John's next comments, that might not have been all that was taken.
Let me ask you this, man. The acid and the cocaine, what are they going to be in? Like, are they going to be in containers? Are they going to be in baggies? Are they going to
acid is in a little baggie. Zion, bro, I remember he said he just picked up all kinds of coke from somebody. I don't even know who, but it was like a big old baggie. I don't know of his, and then the little acid. I don't even know where the hell he got that from.
After searching the dorm, investigators found suspected acid tablets, 1 to 2 baggies containing a white powdery substance, a line of powder along with a credit card, and 2 rolled up $100 bills.
Oh, bro. Rest in peace to that 14-year-old, bro. Once again, bro. You was around a bunch of fucking drug addicts, bro, and they fucking lashed out, bro. That shit is sad.
The large bag that John described was not located. According to police records, investigators believe this large bag was likely taken by Zion or Daniel when they returned to the room. Ring camera footage showed the teens arriving at Zion's mother's house at 1:55 a.m. Notably, neither are carrying the 2 bags.
Have you seen them? Come on.
Since the teens were captured on camera leaving the campus at 12:19 a.m., this means over an hour had passed between the time they left and when they arrived at the house, which is less than a quarter of a mile away from the campus. It's unknown what Daniel or Zion did in the hour after they fled the campus.
They hid the evidence of the book bags, obviously. If they didn't have the book bags, they hid them.
But it's worth noting that after a search warrant was later executed on Zion's vehicle, both bags were recovered, and both were empty.
Yep.
After obtaining search warrants for phones belonging to Daniel, Michael, and Zion, investigators uncovered stunning revelations that began to paint an alarming picture. Deleted texts on Zion's and Michael's phones revealed they had indeed been arranging illicit drug sales, with 14-year-old Michael coordinating the deals, Zion handling the deliveries, and the 2 splitting the profits.
Crazy.
According to court documents, roughly 12 hours before Michael's murder, Zion traded a firearm for 40 to 50 grams of cocaine.
Wow.
Video communications between Daniel and Zion showed them in the dorm manipulating 2 pistols, as well as large amounts of cash. In a video recovered from Michael's cell phone, someone can be seen holding the same stolen handgun that would later be used to take his life.
Wow.
Further deleted text reveal that Daniel told Zion not to speak with police. Zion replied that he only told them certain things. All the while, 14-year-old Michael was left in the dorm room with a gunshot wound to the head. And there's no evidence Daniel or Zion called 911 for help.
They didn't.
Just a couple minutes ago after Michael's death was confirmed. So
that's fucked up, bro. Like, yo, I'm not feeling this one, bro. Like, this is the most craziest video I ever seen, bro. Like, y'all really was doing too much, bro. And trying to play with firearms. That's what happens when y'all bring firearms around, bro. Stop doing all that shit, bro.
Ryan had texted me.
Stop the violence.
Bro, I'm scared to go to the house and face all of you. What does that mean? Nothing. I'm just scared to go to the house and face your mom, Erica.
Erica interprets the text as Zion not wanting to face the family because he influenced Michael and ultimately brought him to the campus where he was killed. But for John, he still faces disbelief over the entire situation.
I remember my mom went to go like peep out the scene, and then she tells me the whole news is there and that she looked on the news and one's injured and one's deceased, and that's when I just started losing my mind. I was like, I couldn't believe what I did.
While John's grandmother recalls hearing on the news that one person had died, The confirmation of the victim's age delivers a stunning shock.
So, yes, there was a person that died. Not just any person, a 14-year-old kid.
A 14-year-old?
So there was a boy that died, got killed. And the reason I ask is because your grandson was there last night. And your grandson was present at that time during that whole incident.
Who else died, Ito?
There was just one person that died.
One person, any other wound?
The other one was injured, yes. So it's important that we get more information from you. And I don't know if you're holding back information, but
I'm not holding back.
Your grandson was involved in a pretty serious incident last night into the morning. Okay? People died. He left. Obviously, what you're telling us is that he went home, he started crying, said, "Oh God." Nobody in their right mind, I can tell you this for right now, nobody in their right mind is going to cry over acid and being high on acid. Where he's feeling the guilt is he knows what he did last night. Okay? And that's where we're at right now. So, did he ever disclose to you that he killed anybody?
No.
No,
Rico, no.
Okay.
As for John, he remains uncertain that he was even the one who pulled the trigger.
I just remember somewhat of me holding his pistol, like looking at it off the acid, like all just tripping out on it, and then just like I remember, I don't even remember what happened. I remember it was just like a movie.
What led you to believe that you may have shot two people?
Because I was just full of blood, and I remember the Glock, before I was messing with it, I remember it had bullets, and then I remember I took out the clip and it was empty. And I was like just bleeding, and my ears were ringing, so I definitely knew something was up. I don't know, my mind was running a million miles per second.
While most students seem to have slipped through the incident.
Bruh, that shit is fucking crazy, bro. And for the officers at the beginning, this dispatch, bruh, y'all still did a fucking terrible job, bruh. Y'all waited till last minute. It could have been a possibility that 14-year-old could have survived that gunshot. You know what I'm saying? But y'all waited 2 hours. 2 hours, bruh.
And police were able to locate a witness who heard the gunshots.
So I know there was multiple gunshots.
You ain't called nobody?
So like the first one went off and it was like bam, bam. And then I heard somebody laugh. I heard like a guy laugh and it was like a deep voice. After that I heard like some muffled noise. And then after like a few seconds I heard like the shots again, like bam, bam, bam. But that time it was like complete silence. And then I heard like some muffled noise, like two guys speaking. But that's it.
But one question continues to puzzle investigators. If the 14s were simply hanging out and partying, as John admits they'd done on more than one occasion, what happened this time that was different?
Do you remember like getting into like an argument or a fight with Dan or Zion or Zion's brother? No.
I just remember us sitting there, they were watching like a Gordon Ramsay, like how the cocaine is like made from like the cocoa leaves, and they were watching something like interesting, whatever. And then that's whenever we're like, oh,
weird. What the fuck?
You guys gotta take some more now. Here, take some more. Come on, Zion. Tell his little brother, come on. That's whenever I just blacked out, I think. We could have been arguing. I mean, that's why I was almost like, you could ask his little brother or something.
John's suggestion that they ask Zion's little brother is startling, revealing he has no idea the young boy is the one who was killed.
Do you know who's injured or who's deceased?
No, I don't. Well,
what would you guess?
I'm pretty sure Daniel's deceased and Zion's injured.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
What leads you to think that like them versus somebody else, or why one's dead and the other one's injured?
Because his brother wasn't really in the way. His brother was just kind of out there. But Daniel, Zion, they're both, I mean, every time we hang out, they're right there. And I don't think I would have shot his little brother. His little brother was always just out of the way. He's not really, he kind of just like the side character.
Do you want us to tell you who was injured?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm asking you, do you want to know?
Yeah.
Okay. So the little brother, he's 14 and he's dead.
What?
And then Dan was injured, but not seriously. Zion was not.
What?
Damn, I know he feeling that right now, bro. Don't do drugs, y'all. Fuck all that, bro. Don't do drugs, nigga.
I must have blocked out. What the?
I'm sorry.
Investigators ultimately conclude that all 4 teenagers, including Michael, were drinking and consuming drugs while playing with 2 loaded stolen pistols. At around 12:05 a.m., John is suspected of shooting and killing 14-year-old Michael and of firing additional shots at Zion and Daniel, who was injured. It remains unclear whether there was any argument between them. Following his interview, John was taken to the New Mexico State Police for the execution of a search warrant before being transported to a detention center. 19-year-old Zion Mira was later arrested and charged with 2 counts of tampering with evidence, 1 count of contributing to the delinquency of a minor, and 1 count of possession of a controlled substance.
Oh, boy, y'all niggas. What y'all about to hit Daniel with?
Entered a plea of not guilty on October 27, 2025. 19-year-old Daniel Archuleta was also arrested and later charged with tampering with evidence, contributing to the delinquency of a minor, and 2 counts of possession of a controlled substance.
Damn.
John Fuentes, now 19 years old, faces 8 felonies, including second-degree murder for the death of 14-year-old Michael Lamont, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, 3 counts of tampering with evidence, criminal damage to property, and receiving stolen property in relation to the firearm. He entered a plea of not guilty, and a pretrial conference has been set for July 7, 2026. John Fuentes and Zion Mira are both being held without bond while awaiting trial.
Damn, squad. Ain't that a motherfucker, ain't it? That's some crazy shit right there, squad. That's crazy as fuck, man. I really appreciate everybody who stopped in on this video, man. Y'all some real ones. Benji out.